There's nothing like getting lost in a bookstore and looking at brand new book titles to add to your personal library.
Presuming you're not still lost in there when they close up for the night.
True.
Avid reader Cody Stark in Sutter hanging out at a local bookstore that has a very special guest today. Hey, Cody.
Very special guest. Very special guest. And while we're here, you know, we're going to talk a little Sherlock Holmes. Because you know, Linda and Beth, they do the Baker Street West.
Yes.
So we need an update on Baker Street West. Where are we in the process?
Well, we've moved we've packed everything up. So we had close to 1,400 boxes, not counting furniture and sets. But we've moved over to the old courthouse in Jackson. And that's where we're going to rebuild and have our shows again. Baker Street West and the Baker Street Players will be alive and well soon, we hope.
Fantastic.
So we're hoping.
We're hoping.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
hoping. You just keep me up to date.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a big fan. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you guys invited me here to the bookstore because you got a special guest here.
We do. We have an author. This will be our first author signing and presentation here at Hein Company Bookstore. And she happens to be a Sherlockian author.
Oh, Elizabeth Cohen's, my goodness, how interesting you have to be a Sherlockian author. What a strange coincidence with these ladies.
Oh, well.
Thanks for joining us today. So tell us a little bit about the book. I am fascinated by your writing.
Well, it's not a Sherlockian pastiche, but it features Basil Rathbone. So basically, could you imagine Basil Rathbone has lost his dog? He goes into the LAPD or the local city pound, and they laugh at him. And it's like, yeah, right, Sherlock Holmes has lost his dog.
Yeah.
You know, go find him yourself. You're the world's greatest, consultative detective. So he meets two young PIs at a, local vet's office and hires some sight unseen. He's just desperate at this point. And he happens to have a copy of Variety, and there's a full-page ad with MGM, and Asta from the Thin Man movies is also missing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, celebrity dog napping going on, which unfortunately is happening right now in Los Angeles
Yeah, that's
with
right.
Lady Gaga. But apparently, there's a huge reward, and they can't go into production on the next Thin Man movie. So next thing you know, the PIs, are not really just pet detectives, but if you could manage to get Myrna Loy and William Powell in, a little star power, we'll go after both dogs.
Okay, that's the tease.
Yeah.
You got to read the rest of the book and come out and get your book signed. But this actually came about because you'd done a lot of research on Sherlock Holmes and all that for another series of books.
Yes, I have we call alternate history, which is a subgenre of science fiction fantasy. But I have a three-part, will be four-part, alternate history series where Conan Doyle, H.G. Wells, and Harry Houdini are featured players.
Oh, fantastic. Dropping some good names there, my friend. Good names. What time is the signing tonight? What time can everybody meet Elizabeth?
The time is from 6 to 8 p.m. at 61 Main Street in Sutter Creek. And we're really looking forward to it. Everybody come down and meet Elizabeth.
Definitely come down. She is a trip, man. I've really enjoyed talking to her. So come on down. We've got some other stuff to show you here at Hein Company. You know, it's also some antiques and some, how would you say, like collectible writing papers and things. It's just fascinating. So we're going to show that to you coming up. Elizabeth, thank you so much. It's really nice to meet you. Back to you guys in the studio.
Again, that sweater working in the bookstore. And then when you add the Sherlock Holmes hat,
Yeah.
it's fabulous.
Cody's also solving mysteries in this Hallmark movie.
Exactly.
Thank you, Cody.
Hey, if you want to send Cody to your spot and you want to send Cody's Caravan out, go ahead and email us, goodday@kmaxtv.com. Put Cody's Caravan in the subject line.